Zohaib Ahmed from CCA.
CCA Zuhair Ahmed is here for the toss, and
Simran from Kings 11 Calgary.
Kings 11 Calgary, Mr. Simon is here. So both the captains are here, and we have toss time here. So this is inland ground cricket ground Calgary. So let's go for
Ready?
the toss. Yes.
Heads.
Heads is a call, and it's a tail.
It's tails.
So Mr. Simran Kings 11 won the toss.
Huh?
Yes. Sorry.
They call head.
You call head? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's tails.
Oh, it's tails.
Let's do
Sorry.
it again then.
Sorry that. Zuhaib is won the toss, and let's
Yeah,
see
that's a
what.
tough one. I was still thinking about what to do.
Okay. So
That's why I
still he's
wanted him
thinking.
to
Yeah.
win.
It's
We're
okay.
gonna bat first.
Oh, they're going to bat first. Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys, both the teams, and have a nice game. Both of those of you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Good evening and welcome to the live broadcast of this Elite T20 game. You're watching this on 22 Yards Network. I apologize for the delay. Faced some last minute technical issues to connect to the stream. CCA won the toss, elected to bat first. They've lost 2 wickets. Abdullah and Surya were the 2 batters who lost. In fact, they've lost 3 wickets. Because Tanzil was the one who lost his wicket right on the first ball of this match. An amazing catch taken by the bowler there. And now Shahid Siddiq and Zohaib Ahmed, they're trying to build up a partnership here. Siddiq just walked in, so this will be a very important phase of the game, because now the spinners are going to operate. The field is open, 5 fielders on the boundary markings. So this phase will be more about rotating the strike and not losing the wicket. This was very close call for the catch. It just fell short of the third man fielder. This is good bowling. This is really good bowling from a left arm spinner here. And Zohaib and Shahid, they are the 2 senior most batters in their team CCA, and they have been one of the reasons in all the seasons that we saw that how CCA became such a successful team. It's because of the core strength that they have. He steps out this time, took the edge of the bat. It's going towards the third man. So the scorers were fixing the scorecard. There was some error in the scoring as well earlier. It's been a day of errors today. It's been a day of technical issues that we have faced. The score is 63 for 3 at the end of 7 overs. The run rate is 9 runs per over that they are going at. And this is what they would like, because the outfield, after that continuous rain that we saw for last 3 days, the outfield is not as good. So anything above 160-65 will be a challenging total here. Looking at the conditions, CCA, I would say it's a decent score after the power play. Even after losing 3 wickets, they have managed to score 63. Zohaib shuffled across, played towards the square leg. Rotates the strike with the single. Lovepreet is bowling the 8th over of this inning. 67 for 3. It's been a good over from Lovepreet. Short pitch delivery played towards long off here by Zohaib. He's on 20 from 13. Shahid batting on 6. Lost 3 big wickets. Tanzil, Abdullah and Surya. Abdullah got a good start but got out at the wrong time for the team. So this is 69 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. This has been a story. Look at Abdullah's batting card today. He scored 33 of 22. He got out to Karanpreet Joshi on mid-on. He was trying to pull a good length delivery which came a little bit quicker on the bat, and he didn't get any timing on that, and a good catch was taken by mid-on fielder. Saeed Mohammed, in fact not Tanzil, who got out right on the first delivery. Steps down the track. There was a little chance of the catch. Big shot, and that has gone over. That has gone over the mid-wicket fielder for a maximum. He loves to play that shot. He loves to play the slog sweeps. And whenever it's in a slot, every time you will see that ball going over the boundary markings there. Because he's that kind of a player. If he decides to go for it, he goes for it. He's never ever half mind about a shot. That was a valiant shot in that situation of the game where he knows the importance of his wicket. Goes on back foot this time. Smart cricket. This is smart cricket from Zohaib. He knows he has already got a maximum, and he's applauding his non-striker here for that quick single that he responded to Shahid. He can hit the long ball too, Shahid. We have seen him. We saw how in the last game he gave oh, that's brilliant. The outfield is not as great, so it won't go anywhere. It will be just a single. He'll be disappointed, but it was a good shot. It was nicely played towards that short third. 9 runs off this over. It's been a good one for CCA. Still 1 to go. The current run rate is 8.83, which is amazing to see. Nicely bowled. Kanwar, he has struggled from last game a little bit. He was expensive against the Knight Riders too. And even here in this second over, he has given 10 runs off this. It's 79 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. $79 for 3 after 9 overs. Current run rate 8.78. Lovepreet comes back. He slogs again. It's not gonna be in the gap this time. but it's a single to get Sohaib off strike, which is a good sign for Kings. This is one of the rivalries of this tournament, of this league that you are watching on your screens. CCA and Kings 1, Kings 11 Calgary, the two big sides, the big boys of this league. Oh, that's a big shot. That is a big shot. How far has that gone? It has traveled all the way for a maximum. This is first one for the day for Shahid. I told you he can hit the long ball. He knows how to rotate the strike, and he knows these kind of shots as well, where he can take the off spinner on and put some pressure on him. Plays it on back foot, misfield, they'll get a single. This is good batting from CCA. They won the toss, elected to bat first. They knew what the conditions are gonna do. He shuffles across. No point of appealing on that. That's way outside off. But you can kind of sense what Zohaib is trying to do, because Lovepreet is trying to keep the ball towards the offside and wide from the batsman. So they're shuffling across to cover the line and come underneath that. That's driven nicely. Will they push back for the second? No, it's good fielding. Good throw. It's just a single to end this over. Another 9-run over for CCA. We are halfway through the innings. It's 88 for 3 at the end of 10 overs. You're watching this broadcast live on 22 Yards Network. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do it, because these kind of matches, all these big players, big teams, these rivalries, you're gonna watch it all on 22 Yards broadcast here on YouTube. Kanwar comes back, and it was played towards long on. It was a little short, not a fuller delivery that he wants to give to Zohaib after getting hit for that maximum that he conceded in the last over. They've got an extra fielder on the backward point, so they're covering the offside for him. But he's a very smart cricketer. He just tapped into it and still went for a single there. A quick single. This is good running. They have good understanding. They are the players who have played with each other for a long time. They understand those quick calls. They have that coordination between them. Big shot. This is gonna travel all the way. Whenever you pitch him in the slot, that's where you're gonna see the ball going. The score moves to 96 pretty quickly. CCA, they are flying. Even after losing 3 wickets, Captain Zohaib, he says, no worries, I'm here. Don't worry. This time he keeps it away from him. He tried to drag it. 8 of this over of the 4 deliveries. The past 3 overs have been amazing for CCA. 96 for 3 on this ground. Just around 11 overs. It's a really good score. because I've heard the team saying 160, 170 is good enough to defend. And CCA, they've got a decent bowling lineup, but the opposition, they're packed with the high power batting lineup, where you'll see Harkirat and Abdul opening, and then Robin coming in at number 3. They've Harsh Dhaliwal, they have their captain Sukhjeet, Kanwar can bat. They showed us the depth, and then we have James. He batted at the top of the order for past few years, and now he's playing that finisher role for their team. Not sure where he's gonna bat today, but they got a pretty deep and good batting lineup. So this is gonna be interesting match. This is gonna be interesting chase. It's 97 for 3 right now after 11 overs. Long off there, Talvinder. He's in for the 12th over of the innings and his first one for the day. Looks like the captain has moved away from the spinners, because the past 3 overs from spinners have been executed well. Where both the batters, they have taken their chances, got some maximums in those overs. That's why you're seeing the score at 98 for 3. That's a big shot. That is a good shot. But there was fielder underneath, so Shahid has to go back. I guess it was Robin. He grabbed a brilliant catch early on in the innings as well. I think it was Abdullah whose catch he took, and now he has taken a good catch at long on. And there was a little change in the batting order today, because Abdullah came into the 11 and Tanzil was playing that opening role for the team, but now he's at number 6. It's interesting to see how he adapts to different roles, because he's a team man. Wherever you send him, he's gonna give you his best, whether it was opening in the last game or for the past games, or now if he's walked in at number 6, he'll just give it all for his team. 99 for 4, Talvinder. It's been a good over from him, because past 3 overs were expensive. They were getting some momentum, so they needed that breakthrough. Here Kings won. That's why captain made a smart move, took off the spinner, brought Talvinder in, and straight away wicket. A nice delivery following the batter. He was trying to make room, but he caught him in that. So just 2 off that over and a big wicket of Shahid. 99 for 4. Converse back. Just 1 run in his first couple of deliveries. This was a wide delivery. Sohaib, he's again on 39. He's one of the most consistent players in this league. He has all the games. He has a game where he can attack you on all the deliveries. He has a game where he can rotate the strike on all the deliveries. And then he has that 50-50 game of power and the strike rotation, where he'll hit you for a couple of boundaries in a couple of deliveries, and then he will rotate the strike. So he's a very handy player. He's a leader, and that he has played that nicely again. It was straying down the leg, and that's a boundary. Kanwar, he has again conceded 8 runs in this over, still 1 to go. All these last 3 overs have been expensive. He has conceded 31 today. No wicket though. Goes on back foot, takes a single. Will keep the strike for the next over. It's 108 for 4 at the end of 13 overs. 14 overs. The run rate has dropped down a little after that good bowling from Talwinder. 1, 3, 4. Last 6 overs to go. 36 deliveries. They have 6 wickets in hand. So I'm guessing they'll score probably another 50 to 55 runs, because they have 6 wickets in hand, and Tanzil, he's just trying to take his time to settle things down, and once he does that, he's a big hitter of the ball too. He can hit the long ball, he can hit the ball all over the park. We have seen that in the previous games. We saw that in the last game against Calgary Legends they played. We saw them against them. James is into the attack. Bowled really well in the previous game against Knight Riders. Oh, that was pitched up, and that has been put away by Zohaib, and it's a maximum, which means this will be 50 for the captain. Another one. That is just another 50 for the captain. He has made that a habit of making those runs. 2 4s and 4 6s. He was practicing before the game. I saw him doing that, and he hits those 6s pretty easily. He's got a lot of power on those forearms. He won't hit you like a big 6, but he has a lot of power to hit those flat 6s, which can clear the boundary markings easily. Another single straight away. 7 of the first 2. 120 is the score now. Tanzil goes big this time. Arsh Dhaliwal is underneath the ball. He will take the catch. Oh, looks like he has gone over the boundary. Oh no. It is second 6 of the over. It's good sportsmanship from Arsh that he crossed the boundary markings, and he raised his hands by himself, that he was not able to judge the ball, which is good, and it is good for CCA. He tried to go big again. He's bowling it very full, James, and they're liking it. Both the batters, they like the balls in the slot, and if you keep doing that, you'll keep seeing those maximums being added to the score. This was a flatter one. This is better. This is better option against both of them, because Zohaib, he loves to play through the offside, but he mainly rotates the strike through the offside. Most of his power shots are towards the long on to mid wicket. He goes big again. Tanzil Altaf. This is a long one. Another one in slots. Third 6 of the over. 19 of this one. They have changed the momentum again. Spinners, it's not working out for them today. 132 for 4. After 15 overs, a big over of 19 runs. Our sponsors for this broadcast, we would like to thank our sponsors: Canadian Travel House, Sherborne Juices, and OP Lawyers. If you want to advertise your brand on the stream, you can contact us on 22 Yards Network. Planning a trip this summer, just call one of the sponsors, Canadian Travel House. They'll help you sort out your trips. But for now, CCA is on a good trip, because they're flying again It slowed down a little bit when Talwinder came and took wicket of Shahid. He's back again. It'll be interesting to see how they tackle him, or will he leak runs as well, because right from the broadcast end we have seen the spinners leaking so many runs. So captain will be a little worried, because this is 16th over of the innings now. Oh, it's a big shot. Will this travel? Oh yes, he has started this over with a maximum as well. They're gonna take him on. He conceded 7 runs in the first 2 overs, but now with the momentum that they got in last 6 deliveries against James, they hit him for 3 sixes. So in last 7 deliveries, they've got 4 maximums under their belt. This is a good ball, good comeback. They'll just get a single there. 139 is the score now. Zoaib, he's batting on 62 from 36, clearing the boundary with ease. And look at this guy, Tanzil. He was opening in the previous matches, came in at number 6, and he's batting like he can bat anywhere. He's that kind of player. He's that quality of a player. He's on 19 of 13. Strike rate of over 170. There were 9 runs in the 3 deliveries. Beautifully carved away, but won't get any run there. Dot ball. 9 in the first 4, which is not bad at all against a bowler who was trying to put a pressure on you. He took 1 wicket as well. Back of length this time, cuts that away. It's in the gap with that outfield. It won't go to the boundary, but they'll come back for 2 easily. So 11 runs in the 5 deliveries. Can he get his maximum or a boundary? Because this is very clear, because the kind of outfield today is behaving. You have to clear the boundary. You cannot rely on the outfield to time the ball and wait for it to go to the boundary. That's why you'll see more maximums today, because the batters are generating more powers against the balls they are getting in the slot, so that they can clear the boundary markings and take the outfield out of the equation. So they're 144 for 4. It's been a good over. They got 12 runs off that as well after a 19-run big over. Will be interesting to see who's going to bowl the last 4 overs of this innings. 16 overs, 144, 24 more balls to go. I was saying they will score around 55 in 6 overs. But they have already got 31 in 2 overs. They still have 4 more overs to go. So now from here, considering the momentum they have, they can look to score around another 45-50 runs. Karanpreet Joshi back into the attack. He took 4 wickets in the previous game against Knight Riders. Was one of the go-to bowlers for the captain. Not sure why he hasn't bowled that much today. Maybe he was saving him for the death overs, but will he be able to complete his overs? Because he'll bowl this one and then 1 more over. Oh, slower one. A good change of pace. Good change of pace. Tanzil, he's batting on 22 from 18. 2 back-to-back dot balls, which is gold right now for Kings 11 Calgary here, because they either need a wicket or they need dot balls to create some pressure. Otherwise, these batters, they are not holding back. They are just targeting those boundary markings and they're just going over and over it. It was not a bad delivery, trust me, but it was a really good shot right from the middle, and this is 50 partnership with that maximum. 52 run partnership in a real quick time. 30 balls, 52. Here you go. Both the star batters. He goes back again. It's coming towards. Oh. It came towards our broadcast truck here. Looks all good. Thumbs up from the producer. Oh man, Tanzil, what are you doing? Two back-to-back maximums. Slower one picked up nicely. They're at 156. Another one! Another one! 162! Just keep that going. What kind of form is he in today? 3 back-to-back maximums. Tanzil, you send him in the power play, he'll show you the power. You send him in the middle overs, he'll still show you the power. You send him in the death overs, he'll take the bowlers to death. This is his class. Batting with the strike rate of almost 200. Karanpreet Joshi, who was looking really good for the first 2 deliveries. Then look at the comeback Tanzil has made there. 162. Now they'll be looking to get 200, I guess. Oh, back of length delivery outside off stump. He'll be unhappy to miss that one, but he will take 18 runs off that. 162 for 4 at the end of 17. $162 for 4, 17 overs. Last 18 deliveries. What a shot that was. Oh, in this death overs, they're targeting bowlers. Oh man, this is such good batting by these two. Big shot again. How far is that? Joshi underneath. He takes the catch. Tanzil, he'll keep on running and he'll make a walk back to the pavilion, but he has played such a good knock. A quick fire 40 of 22 deliveries, of in fact 23 deliveries. Talvinder, he's got another wicket. It was a slower one which he tried to slog away, but that went straight into the fielder's hands. Who's coming in now? Second wicket for Talvinder. Jigesh. He walks in at number 7. This is a good score. Good score on the board already. That's played in the air. That's going in the gap. They'll surely come back for 2. Will they come back for the third one? Oh, they're happy with the 2. This was such good power hitting by Tanzil. 3 sixes in the previous over. Changed the momentum. Oh, that is good. Good work by the captain there. So only 4 of this over. This has been a good over. It's been good bowling from Talvinder today. 3.4 overs, 23 runs, 2 wickets. 166 for 5. Current run rate 9.40. How many more runs they can get from here? They have 14 more deliveries to go in this innings. With Zohaib there batting on 63. They'll probably be looking somewhere around 190 in these 14 deliveries. They'll be hoping to score another 25-30 runs. It goes in the gap. Oh, they're pushing for the second one. That is not a good fielding effort. Bowler is not happy because that was not a good push from the long off fielder. This should have been just a single, but they came back for 2, which brought Zohaib back to the strike again for the last delivery. And now he has the opportunity to convert this over into a big one by hitting a maximum, because they have got 6 runs of this. No, it's been good over. Oh, I think he got him. Oh yeah, he's played it on. He's bowled him. That was a beautiful Yorker. It was a little hard to sight that one. But he's got 2 big wickets. What an over. 6 runs and 2 big wickets by Talvinder. This will at least save them 10 to 15 runs in the last 2 overs, because Zohaib, set batsman, he's gone. Tanzil, he took his wicket on the second delivery of the over. So both the 2 batters who were looking in a great form and they scored important runs for their team are back in the pavilion now. This will give them a chance to stop them around 180 now, if they can. This is the scorecard on your screens. Abdullah, he scored 33. Saeed Mohammed, he got unlucky today. Sandeep took a great catch. Surya, he got out on 1. Zohaib, he just got out after a brilliant knock of 65. Shahid, he played a runner ball 17 there, and look at that inning from Tanzil. He walked in and scored 40 of 23 straight away. And now Abhishek Bhatt and Jigesh, they will be in the middle. That means 2 new batters. Jigesh has just faced 2 deliveries. And Abhishek Bhatt, it's interesting to see his promotion today, because I was hoping that Mustafa will come, because he's a really good batter too. But the last 12 deliveries now. Can Kings 11 pull the things back here? Can they take few more wickets? And look at that spell by Talvinder. 4 overs, 25 runs and 3 big wickets. Shahid, Tanzil and Zohaib, the backbone of the team, the core of the team. This is good bowl from Simran. He was expensive in the power play, bowling against Abdullah and Zohaib. But he's got a good chance in these 5 deliveries to make a comeback for the team, because their team needs wickets here, because I think this is above par. The score is above par. And when you add the pressure of chase, it is not going to be easy for Kings 11 Calgary to chase this down. So they will try to restrict them on as low as possible from here in these remaining 11 deliveries. That was a slower one. That's going in the gap. They'll come back for 2. Yes, they easily do come back. So the score moves to 171. Anything above 180 will be very hard. They'll have to bat out of their skins to chase that. But we'll have to see. They're a good side. Their batting collapsed in the last game considering all that, because Harkirat got run out. Not enough runs from Abdul's bat. Robin got out early in the last game. So their batters are out of form, and to chase something around 180 against a team like CCA, oh, that's gone. That is good work by Harkirat there. He was quick enough to take the stumps off, and Abhishek has run out. A good throw by Arsh. So this run out brings 7th wicket for the Kings 11 Calgary here. Abhishek, he got out on 3 of 2 deliveries. 172 for 7 now. 9 more balls to go. Can they take all 3 wickets in these 9 balls? Zahid Chaudhary, mainly known for his left-arm seam bowling. You'll see him in the power play when CCA will come to bowl, but he's got some important work to do here to give a good finish to the team. He steps out, a good slower delivery. Oh, that's a peel again. Good work by Harkirat. Dot ball. It's been a good over. Good 4 deliveries. Just 4 runs off it. And a wicket throw, a run out. 172 is the total still. 8 more balls to go in this innings. Another slower one, an off cutter. This took the edge of the bat. Is it going to travel all the way? No, the outfield will stop it. And they'll come back for 2. So 6 of the 5 deliveries. The score moves to 174. Whoever comes to bowl the last over. Will have to execute perfect line and length to stop these tail enders to get some extra runs, because these are bonus runs for CCA. Oh, that's inside. That is inside. That is really good call by the umpire. Zahid, he shuffled across towards the leg stump, and he was trying to make some room, but Simran was smart enough. Look at this bowling card. Sandeep, he's got 1 over. Simran, he won't be able to bowl now because he just bowled, so he'll end his day with 3 overs, 36, 1 wicket. It's been a good over from him. Just conceded 6 in the previous over. He conceded 30 in his first 2. So Karanpreet Joshi was good in the first over, but then conceded 18 runs of the next one. Kanwar Man was a little expensive, but now Looks like he was actually economical looking at the other bowlers, but the pick of the bowlers was Talvinder. Look at him, 3 big wickets, 25 runs in 4 overs. So looks like Sandeep, yeah, he's gonna bowl the last over. He's been their best bowler, not in terms of the wickets, but in terms of the economy so far. He's got the opportunity to close his day with some wickets because he's got 6 balls in his spell. Oh, it was actually Jigesh who got run out in the last over. Abhishek is still there. Oh, that's a brilliant Yorker from Sandeep, but they will complete the single. They will complete the single. .175 for 7. 5 more balls to go. Can they go over 180? Or will Kings 11 Calgary pull things back? Because in last 7 balls, they've only conceded 7 runs. This is good bowling from Sandeep. He's very experienced, he's very accurate when it comes to executing his line and lengths. Two of 2 now. Oh, brilliant delivery once again. Good wicket keeping behind the stumps by Harkirat. We'll see him opening the batting today. We'll see how he performs. He got a pretty good 50 against the Calgary Legends right in the first game, then got unlucky in the previous game, got run out. He'll be a key player in this chase to give that important start and play a longer innings for his team, because he has that capability to play a quick and a long innings. This has been a good over from Sandeep. It'll be nice if he gets a wicket in these 2 deliveries, because he has bowled really well today. Just conceded 20 runs off his 3.4. Has been executing these Yorkers. Another good delivery. They're pushing back for the second one, and they will complete it. So 5 of 5. 1 more to go. Can he take a wicket on this? And then they will face CCA with a target of 180. Can he add a wicket to his tally on the last delivery of the innings? Can he get rid of Zahid on this ball? Last ball of the innings. Wide outside off stump. That won't be a wicket, but that'll be a dot ball. That means 179 will be the score that CCF got today with the loss of 7 wickets. And Kings 11 Calgary, after losing the toss and they were asked to bowl first, will chase 180 in their 20 overs if they want to win this match with the run rate of 9 runs per over. So they'll need a good power play because the outfield is not as good. So they'll need some big shots like we saw from Zohaib and Tanzil in those 20 overs. It's been a good batting display by CCA. 65 scored by Zohaib of 39 deliveries, and that quick knock by Tanzil of 40 from 23, and a good hand played by Abdullah in the power play. He scored 33 of 22. He was looking good, but then played 1 bad shot. In terms of the bowling, only 2 good bowling performances by the Kings 11 Calgary here. Rest everybody was very expensive. The lead runs, it was Talvinder Brar who took 3 wickets with the economy of just over 6, giving 25 runs in his 4 overs. And then Sandeep, brilliant bowling from him in the last over, just gave 5 runs in that. Sandeep, he conceded 22 in his 4 overs, took 1 wicket, and Joshi getting 1 wicket by conceding that 29 runs of 2 overs. We are heading towards innings break. We'll see the chase coming in from Kings 11 Calgary. It'll be 180 to chase. Will be exciting one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching this on 22 Yards broadcast. We'll be right back after a short break. Alright, welcome back for the chase. You're watching this live on 22 Yards broadcast. Please subscribe the channel if you haven't done so. This is going to be interesting chase if Kings 11 can get to a good start. A change in the opening pair. Captain Sukhjit himself. Sukhjit as in for opening. He played a good knock in the previous game against Knight Riders. Usually Abdul opens, but he's not playing today. That brings that change to this 11. Robin will probably bat at number 3 and Arsh will come in at number 4. James would have been another good option. Oh, that was quick. That was quick from Saeed. That is one of his things that from that run up, you as a batter don't expect him to be quicker than the other bowlers, but he is. He generates that extra pace with that lot of power that he has in his shoulder. He generates a lot of pace standing at the same position. So it's been dot deliveries from Saeed. Back of length, tucked away for a single. Gets off the mark, gets off strike. CCA will need a good power play, at least 70 runs in the power play. 60 to 70 minimum, because we have seen either it's going to be singles or doubles, or it's going to be maximums, because the ball is not going anywhere with this outfield, so you cannot expect to get boundaries, and which is what these two guys rely a lot. Oh, back of length. Oh, that is a drop or what? Oh, I guess it dropped short of the fielder. But he's getting some uneven bounce there. Some extra bounce. Some low bounce on a couple of deliveries. The ball is doing everything for Saeed here. He didn't have a good day with the bat. Got out right on the first delivery of the match. Brilliant catch taken by Sandeep on his own bowling. Big shot! Big shot in his slot. Oh, that has travelled a long way. Harkirat. You beauty. Starts off his maximum account. 8 of the first one. I'm telling you, this is going to be interesting chase because they bat deep, they bat long, and they have that power and strength in their lineup. Eight of the first one. That was such a good shot. This is CCA's squad today. A little bit changes to that. Abdullah coming in. He played a good knock of 33 with the bat. But the main bowlers are going to be Abhishek, Mustafa, Tanzeel Altaf, who played a good knock with the bat. Zahid Chaudhary, you're watching him. Saeed just bowled over. Zohaib bowls. They have a lot of options. Jigesh bowls. So they have plenty of options to look at when it comes to bowling. Eight of the first over. Zahid comes in from the stony trail end. Good shot from Sukhjit. That'll be a quick run and they will take it. So now it'll be interesting to see because Harkirat likes to attack. He likes to take on the bowlers whenever it's in his slot. He loves to take on the bowlers. Look at this Zahid who's bowling. It's his career. Look at that. Look at the experience. 188 games, 164 wickets. And look at that economy. It is close to nothing in the modern T20 game. He's bowling with the economy of 5.22. That is amazing to watch. Now Harkirat plays it with soft hands towards the backward point just for a single. This is nice running between the wickets. That's what they have to focus on a lot today, apart from hitting maximums, because you cannot send every ball for a 6. But the other thing that they cannot do is play dot balls, because otherwise the required run rate will jump quite a bit. Oh, that's a peel. That was dipping. Oh, Sukhjeet. He is very animated there. He has given him out. He said there was a bat involved with that. They are not happy about that. Oh no, they have changed the decision here. They have changed the decision. What are they gonna do now? Because CCA are gonna say that this was a clear bat, this was not a bat, and the umpire has given out. Sukhjeet's gonna probably talk to the CCA guys. He's gonna say, come on guys, this is not an out. But CCA players, Zohaib, he might say the umpire has already given that out, so how can you overturn that? But the way Sukhjeet reacted, we don't see him giving those kind of reactions until a bad thing has happened. And today that has happened. A wrong decision, a big wrong call from the umpire. Umpire is on call. Simran, I guess he's walked in. He's chatting with the umpire. A lot of things going on. It is a very important wicket. It is the captain of the side. CCA knows it. Because they need that wicket. That's why they are not withdrawing the appeal. Even if they know there was a bat involved, they won't withdraw the appeal because they know how important this wicket is. But let's see what the umpires come up to, because leg umpire was convinced that it is not out and he signaled not out. But then they realized that the straight umpire has already given it out, so how can they overturn that? So they're probably discussing about that thing there. Okay, let's see. What have they got for us? Are they going to stay with the out call, which is not the right call? Oh, they have changed their call. They have changed the decision. This is good to see. You don't see that very often. We usually see that signal happening after the DRS. When there's a DRS and third umpire figures out, okay, it's not out, you have to change the decision. That's when you see umpires doing that. But discussing it with the leg umpire, they made sure now Sukhjeet will be a little bit happy. But the other thing that he'll be focusing on is he's got a lifeline here. He was given out. There are not many instances where you'll see that kind of thing happening, that the umpire, no matter how bad the decision is, usually the decisions by the umpires are not overturned. Oh, that was very close. That was very close to the edge of the bat. That's another play and miss. He's feeling a bit of pressure there in the middle, captain. He's on 2 from 6. It's been a good over. In the hindsight, CC also knew that it is not out. That's why they didn't make any issue out of it. He steps down this time. How good is the timing? This will just fall short of the Abhishek. Bharat, who was standing at cover. Will just get a single there. No timing on that either. Now Harkirat is on strike. Will he try to go big? Because they have only got 3 runs off this over, and to match the required run rate, they'll need a maximum here. He plays it off the back foot towards the long on. Just a single. A great over by Zahid. Just 4 of that, 12 for no loss after 2. They got a pretty good lineup of the spinners. One of the best in this league, I would say. Tanzil, Mustafa and Abhishek Bhatt. 3 top quality spinners in their bowling group there. Saeed. Big shot again. This time Tanzil. He will drop it. Oh, you don't see that very often, Tanzil dropping catches. Harkirat thought that the ball might travel all the way, but this probably came from the toe of the bat, which didn't travel. It went for a maximum on the last delivery of Saeed's previous over, but not this time. This went straight towards Tanzil and he dropped it. This is going to be interesting battle now because Sukhjeet was given out in the previous over. He was actually not. So the decision was overturned. So he got lucky there with that decision being overturned. I know he got unlucky to be given that out, but then got lucky to be overturned. Oh, that is connected. This sounded pretty well. This will travel all the way. Every run from here will hurt Tanzil and CCA. We are not able to move the camera today because of the technical glitches. He's saying it's a boundary. Oh, so it's a 4 given by the umpire, but he's not very happy because he dropped him on the previous delivery and now he hits a 4. He's a dangerous player. This young guy is very dangerous if he stays there on the crease. Slower one this time. Change of pace. Played nicely with soft hands. Harkirat. If he continues to play like that, he can make things harder for CCA here. The score moves to 17. They need much more than that. But Sukhjeet, he needs to get things going from here. He tries to go big. No, again a dot ball towards the fine leg. He won't be very happy about it because he hasn't got a boundary yet. He's on 3 from 8. That's what Harkirat is saying. If you're not able to hit, just rotate the strike probably because he's able to connect it well today. So you might as well just give him the more chances in the power play to get those maximums. That will be probably the best move. But you never know, one boundary can change anything. Again, no timing on it. Just a single. It's a 6 of this one. Just one more to go. But I would say this has been a good start from CCA for the first 3 overs. Half of the power play almost done. They haven't taken a wicket yet, but they've only conceded 18 runs in these 17 deliveries. On the other side, it was the same kind of story where Kings 11 Calgary, they had good 3 overs, first 3 overs where they took wicket as well of Saeed. They were able to keep Surya and Abdullah quiet for a little bit. That was a good delivery to end this over. It's 18 for no loss after 3. That's a cut shot from Sukhjit. Single to start the 4th over. Now they have 17 more balls to go in the power play. They will at least need to score 40 runs from here. And Harkirat knows it. That's why you are seeing that attacking approach from him. But sometimes when the ball is new and the bowlers like Zahid Chaudhary are bowling, they can swing the ball in air. So that is what is happening. He was probably signaling the same thing to Sukhjit, that it probably went away from him with the wind. But this is really good stuff from CCA. Played with soft hands again, Harkirat. This is tight bowling from Zahid. He's not letting him open his arms. He's waiting for a ball in the slot. He's trying to create a ball to get that into the slot by stepping down. He's trying several things, but nothing seems to be working apart from that maximum and a boundary that he got. Oh, Sukhjit. I just feel like he's feeling a lot of pressure in the middle. He's on 5 of 12 deliveries at a very important stage of the game. Now the team, or he himself, might have been thinking that I should have sent James to open because he has done that in the past. And he is an attacking batsman. He would have been a really good pinch hitter to start the innings off and open the chase of 180 with a bang power play. But this is some really good stuff from CCA. Firstly with the bat after winning the toss, and now with the ball. 4 runs off this Zahid's over. He plays it over. It'll probably come back. Oh, brilliant fielding by Abhishek. That's some amazing job done at the cover. Boundary marking there by Abhishek. So they'll come back for another 2. Just 6 of that. That won't hurt Zohaib at all. So 24 for no loss after 4 overs. Start of the 5th over. 24 for no loss. Good shot. They have a fielder there. He won't be able to stop that. What a powerful stroke from Harkirat. He's targeting Saeed. He's had a little bit of difficulty facing Zahid, but he's been very comfortable against Saeed. He has hit him for a maximum over long on. Then Tanzil dropped him at the long on boundary. And then he hit him for a 4 in the previous over the long off. And now they have placed long off and long on both outside the 30 yard. And he has still managed to find a gap between them. So he's really targeting that V of his bat. A dot ball after that boundary. He's on 19 from 13 deliveries. That's not a bad start, but the pressure is being created from the other end. So, he's on 9 of 14. He needs to get going from here. Big shot! How far is that? Tanzil's got another chance! Oh, he drops another! This was a very hard one. The previous catch that he dropped was a very easy catch. Was a very easy opportunity. But this time I think he has hurt himself. Did his head touch the ground or the ball hit him on the head? Not pretty sure. But that was a good effort, I would say. It was a very hard chance. You can see how far he came from that long on boundary marking. But Harkirat, he gets another chance there. That's his second opportunity for the day in the same area, same bowler. And he got dropped again. Oh, brilliant Yorker, appeal by the team. No response from the umpire. Signals leg byes. 6 of the 4 deliveries. This is really, really good bowling from CCA. Just 30 runs in 180 chase. A captain defending that score will happily take it. He won't mind it at all. Even though they haven't got any wicket, they got unlucky with that. Slower ball this time. Can be a chance of run out. Oh, he didn't throw that. 7 off the 5. Score moves to 31. They just have 7 more deliveries. Can they make the next over a little bit bigger? Because Zahid, he's been very, very economical in his 2 overs. Hasn't even conceded a single boundary yet. Sukhjit, I think he's trying to hit the ball more with the power than timing. That is where he's losing his shape and not being able to time the ball. It's been like 16 deliveries. He's struggling to hit the ball, hit the middle of the bat. This is the warm chart that you see on your screens. We saw that gap between those little dots. Those dots signifies wickets. That shows that CCA build partnerships, and they were quick partnerships, especially the one that Zoeb and Tanzil created. So that was the game-changing partnership, because in just a couple of few overs, they changed the whole momentum. So from the score that they were looking at 160, 165, that's how they ended up scoring 180. It's because of that partnership. And the good thing, Kings 11 took their wicket in the 17th over. They got him out, Tanzil and Zoeb in the same over. Talwinder got him out. That at least saved them 15-20 runs. Otherwise, you would have seen another 200 by CCA on the board. So it's been that kind of day for CCA. Yes, Kings 11 Calgary, they pulled things back in the death overs, but now they're struggling again. Finally, Sukhjit hits one. Finally, he'll be Really happy with that. That's a maximum. And they need to make this over big because these are last 5 deliveries before the field opens. The score moves to 38. They at least need to get to 50. So not asking too many runs, just 12 of these remaining 5 deliveries, which is easily gettable here because now you know where the bowler is trying to bowl. He's bowling his 3rd consecutive over. He only had given 10 runs in his first 2 overs. But now if you have started off with the maximum, just take him on. Just try to maximize this. Oh yes, this is the edge of the bat. Won't probably run away because of the outfield, but they'll happily take 2 on that. That is good start to the over. 8 of the first 2. 40 runs in 5.2 overs now. This is looking a little bit better than 6 runs per over power play. So now they have 4 more deliveries. Another 10 runs. That is what they'll be hoping for because they haven't lost a wicket, which is a good thing. Can he hit another one? Sukhjeet. Zaid Chaudhary. 10 in the first 2. And now 8 in the next 2 deliveries. This is how quickly this game turns around. The required run rate is 9.55. When the chase started, it was 9 runs per over. Tries to go big again. They have fielder there. It's good fielding. 41 now. It's all on Harkirat. He's been targeting Saeed pretty well. But can he target Zahid? They would like to score another 9 runs so that at least they are 50 on the board before the power play ends. And then they can try to chase down 140 in 14 overs, which will take the run rate still 10 and over, but they'll try to finish up this power play nicely. He goes big, takes the edge of the bat. Was chance of a catch, and that will run away for a boundary. He got lucky there, but he'll take it. Any kind of runs are accepted for Kings 11. So Kirat moves to 25. They got 13 of this over. This was going to be a big over. This was on the cards, but... Oh, this is big now. How far is that? That is the question. Fielder underneath. He will drop that. That is the 3rd chance that he has got. He's not happy with the shot because this is the 3rd time he has mistimed a shot. You don't see that a lot by Harkirat because he's a really good timer of the ball. 3rd chance for him. Captain is talking. The score moves to 47. Just a little bit of chat between both the batters. But Harkirat really needs to think, what is he doing wrong? I think he's making the same mistake, whereas when it's in his arc, he's trying to exaggerate more and more power on it. But he's more of a player who loves to do the timing, so that is where it's probably going wrong. Oh, it's wide. It is wide. Zahid, he has had a hard time bowling this over. He has conceded 16 runs off it. He conceded 10 of his first 2 overs, and now these 5 deliveries has resulted in 16 runs. Still 1 to go, and Harkirat, he's gonna go big on that. I'm pretty sure about that. Last ball of the power play. Oh, he steps out. Oh, he's asking for wide again. He won't get it. So ends the over with a dot ball. It's been an expensive over from Zahid to end this power play. A good end at least going towards the end of the power play for Kings 11 Calgary. They finish at 48 after these 6 overs with the run rate of 8. And now they still got to make 142. $122 in fact. My bad there. Or 132. Making some mistakes here. So 14 overs, 132 required. He's going to introduce the spinners now. You'll see Abhishek, Tanzil, Mustafa bowling. So 132 required of the 14 overs. But the last over they have got that little momentum. Yes, 84 balls, 132 required because this chase is 180. I was mixing up with 200, so that's why. Required run rate 9.43, which is, to be honest, a little hard today with the outfield not being in the favor of the batter. Big shot! This is going all over. This is the big shot. Finally, Sukhjit. That'll be a sigh of relief for him because he was struggling in the power play, but then he hit a maximum on the first delivery of the previous over against Zahid, and now he has started off with the maximum against Abhishek. This will give him a lot of confidence. This will give captain a lot of confidence. Abhishek is it's his 48th match and 71 wickets for him, economy of 6. He's a wicket taker. He's a really good bowler, a go-to bowler for his captain. The partnership goes over 50 with that maximum, and now with that single the score moves to 55. Harkirat loves to target spinners who give him a little bit of pace. Here we go, partnership. 37 balls, 54 runs. 25 runs contribution from Sukhjit from 19 deliveries. And Harkirat 27 of 18. A little bit quicker, played off the back foot. Can they come back for 2? They should have pushed for it because there was a misfield. Sukhjit, he was ready to come back for 2, but 8 of the first 3. The required run rate is around 9.5. Steps down. Dot ball. A little slower in the air, that's played again. Tanzil was there, so I'll stop that. Just a single. Nine of this over. It's been a good comeback by Abhishek after getting hit for that 6 on the first delivery. Last ball of the over, Harkirat on strike. Harkirat steps down, beautiful shot, over covers. That has probably travelled all the way. Yes, it has. The over started off with the maximum, ended with the maximum. Beautiful batting by these two in the middle. They have turned things around. They have reached the same score. CCA were at the same position. 63 for 3 they were at the end of 7 overs, and that's where they are at. Mustafa Iqbal comes into the attack after expensive over from his fellow left-arm spinner Abhishek. He conceded 15 there. Oh, beautiful shot! Beautiful shot by Sukhjit there. A switch hit over third man. He read it pretty early and he was ready for it. Started off this over with a 4 as well. Kings are back into the chase after 4 tough overs of power play. They've pulled things back in the last few overs, and this is Mustafa's stats. 77 matches, 119 wickets. This guy is a wicket taker too. I told you this is going to be very interesting chase, and here we go. He tries to go again. This time it'll just be a single. Score moves to 68. It'll be interesting to see how Harkirat bats against Mustafa, because Mustafa is a little slower in the air than Abhishek. So will he try to take him on? He bowls a little bit quicker on some occasions, but usually he bowls slow. Yes, that is his go-to length. Every time you'll see him. And Mustafa, he's a very experienced player. He knows how to break the partnerships. We'll have to see. Zohaib is rolling his arms over. Probably we can see him in next over. Short pitch. That is in the gap. With that outfield, can it go to the boundary? No, it won't. That is not a good sign for the batter, because if you hit a good shot and it doesn't go to the boundary just because of the outfield, as a batter you get a little bit demotivated there. But that is why you have seen a lot of sixes today, because the batters have tried to clear the boundary markings rather than hitting it along the ground. The score is 70 now for no loss. This partnership has been amazing. They were struggling a little. Harkirat has got 3 chances. Oh, steps down. How far is that? It is very far. Right in the parking lot. A big maximum for him. He moves to 42 from 23 in a very important run chase for his team against a big side like CCA. 13 of this over. They're premium spinners. Look at this guy's innings. 42 of 23. We all know how quickly he turns the game around. 3 maximums, 3 boundaries with the strike rate of almost 185. That is amazing to watch in that chase. Now look at that required run rate. When the power play ended, it was around 9.5. And this is the same guy who has got 3 chances. 3 drop catches, 2 by Tanzil, 1 by Abdullah. And now this guy is making you pay for it. CCA knows how good of a player he is. But even after knowing that, they have dropped him thrice. Sukhjit, he was given out. It was an unlucky call. But then umpires, they talked to each other. They took their time. They overturned the decision. And look at this game where it's sitting now. 76 for no loss. They're striking at the run rate of almost 10 runs per over. The required run rate has gone down to 8.55 from 9.5. This is amazing turnaround of this game. 104 required of 73 deliveries now. They started off with a boundary in this over. He just hit a maximum. Plays it with soft hands, denies the single, Captain Sukhjit. And that's end of the over with the dot ball. They'll be happy with that. 13 of it. 76 for no loss. Eight overs, 76, no wicket. Captain Zohaib, after a good knock with the bat, he's back with the ball. He's an all-round performer. Short pitch delivery, it almost went on to the stumps. He's a wicket taker. He has done that a couple of times. It was a similar kind of chase going on. I remember CCA was playing against Calgary Stallions, where he came and then he got a wicket off Kanwar Pal. He's a Canadian national player. And then he was batting at around 50, if I remember correctly. And then after that, it just changed the course of the match. So can he do the same thing again for CCA? Or Kings, they have a better response against him today? 2-dot deliveries with that wide. It's not a bad start. Sukhjit, he's on 32 of 26. Gets the inner edge of the bat. They'll push for second. That'll be, yeah, easy double there. So now it's very important for CCA to get a wicket from here, because they need to break this partnership. Because if this partnership keeps on going, then it's gonna give them a heartbreak even after scoring 179. Oh, that's going in the gap again. They're gonna push for 2 again. Yes, they easily will come back for 2. Score moves to 81. Now the runs required are below 100. They need 99 of this. Slogs it. Just be a single. Need 98 from 67. Harkirat back on strike. He's had some great shots, but at the same time got 3 chances today. He's making the full use of it. Short pitch delivery, appeal. Dot ball to end this over. Keeper is appealing. Harkirat said, what are you appealing for? End of the over. 82 for no loss after 9 overs. You're watching this live on 22 Yards broadcast. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do it. This broadcast is brought to you by Sherborne, Canadian Travel House, and OP Lawyers. These are 3 sponsors that we have for this broadcast. If you want to get your brand advertised on our streams here, you can contact us on 22 Yards Network. Coming back to the game, this is at a very interesting stage where Kings 11 Calgary would like to carry on the momentum that they have got after that power play, or I would say going towards the end of that power play, last 2 overs, and then going from there, targeting those spinners. And now there's a new bowler now, Tanzil, another wicket taker. So that is the best part about this team, Calgary Cricket Academy, CCA, that they have so many options. The captain has that luxury to go to any of the bowlers that he has at his side. They are so experienced. They are wicket takers. They are partnership breakers. So you as an opponent need to be right on your toes with every delivery that you face. That's not a good ball to start off with. Then that's kind of a normal thing with Tanzil. He takes a ball or two to get used to the conditions, and it's the thing with the most of the leg spinners. Tanzil Altaf, look at that wicket section. 133 wickets, almost 2 wickets in every games are guaranteed when he's bowling. He's that kind of a bowler. Over tries to slog it again. Can they come back for 2? Hamza Butt does a great job there to stop that just for a single. Now it'll be interesting to see now Harkirat against Tanzil, because Tanzil dropped him twice. Now they are against each other. He's marking his guard again because he knows he's a quality bowler. He need to be on the top of his game to play him. And Tanzil will be looking to get his wicket specially more than anyone else because he dropped him twice. And with that partnership getting at 85, Harkirat has scored half of it. Oh, Harkirat goes big. This is a chance now. This is another chance. And this is finally taken. First delivery that he bowls after dropping him twice has taken the first wicket. Tanzil Altaf, how many times have you seen him doing that? Now I know why he dropped him. He wanted to take that wicket by himself. That's why he dropped him. He said, I'm a partnership breaker for this team. If you give me a bat, I'll break bowler's heart. If you give me a ball, I'll break batter's heart and the opposition's heart. Oh, what a player this guy is. He's in love with getting those Man of the Match awards because he gives you all-round performances. Harkirat Nagra. Beautiful knock of 42 after that 3 chances that he got. Goes back. 26 deliveries he faced today, 42 of that, 3 sixes, 3 boundaries in that. $85 for 1. Robindeep was not able to get runs in the previous game, but this is all important game against a big team. 85 for 1. Plays with soft hands. Now things will turn around again because they'll have to build this partnership. The new batter in, they have opportunity to put some pressure on him. 195 matches, close to 5,500 runs with the strike rate of 106 almost. Robin, this will be the wicket to look forward to. Back foot punch. They'll come back for 2 easily. He's one of the main guys for Kings 11 Calgary, Robin. 93 required of 61. He'll be the key player in this chase. Short pitch again. Is that in the gap? Is it going to go for the boundary? Yes, it will. He gets a boundary straight away on his third ball. A poor delivery to end this over by Tanzil. He concedes 9, but he takes all important wicket of Harkirat. It's 91 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. We are halfway through the chase, and Kings 11 Calgary have scored the halfway mark as well with that 4. This is the match summary for now. Kings 11 Calgary, they're chasing 180 and they've scored 91 of the first half. And they only need 89 of the second half of this game. This is going to be a nail-biting encounter between these two, because these are the top 2 sides of this league, and you expect that when they come against each other. 3 extras. They have really controlled things and restricted that extras corner, which was good to see. Zoeb back into the attack. Chance of a second wicket. Tanzil drops it again. What are you doing, man? Oh, this is his 3rd catch that he has dropped. I think he dipped his fingers in the butter before coming to the field. Everything is slipping out of his hands. And then the other part about this is then he'll bowl from the other end and get the same batsman out on his own bowling. He is just brilliant, man. What is going on? 3rd time he has dropped. First chance to Sukhjit. They came back for 2. They'll push for another 2, I guess. No, they won't. 94 now. Every time he drops catch, he just gets sad. He's just thinking about that catch, and then he's probably thinking of the strategies to, get that batsman out, so that he can be accountable in front of his team. That, okay, I dropped the catch, that's fine, but I've taken his wicket. That's what he did with Harkirat. Now he's gonna bowl the second over, his second over after this over from the Stony Trail end. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be very interesting to see. Can he take Sukhjit's wicket after that drop catch now? Robin will be facing Zoeb. Zoeb is bowling back of line deliveries. Oh, that's good shot. That's coming towards us. And that's going to hit us again. That is the second time the ball came here. That's 100 up. That is 100 up for Kings 11 Calgary. Robin moves to 12. That was a good shot from Robin. Oh, he plays it smartly this time, Robin. He'll be happy with the single there. There were 10 runs off this over. His previous over was pretty good. Just got 6 of it. And now in these 4 deliveries, they got 10. Slower one. Oh, beautiful shot. Sukhjit has done that again. He did that against Mustafa. And he has done that against Zoeb. It was a slower one from him. Beautiful pick. And another switch hit. Another reverse lap. I don't know how to name that shot because it was just different. It is Sukhjit for you. Struggling inning to start, but then making a comeback. That's another catch opportunity. Finally it's taken. This time it was not Tanzil, it was Abhishek who was under that. And he has taken that catch. That means this over will end with the wicket and a good inning ends. Sukhjit got 47. Now both the openers will be back in the pavilion. A good catch from Abhishek. But this was a good knock by the captain after struggling for a while. 47 from 35. 2 boundaries, 2 maximum strike rate of 135. It was a really good pullback from him. That has given the team a little bit of momentum going into that last phase of the chase here. Now the required run rate is 8.33. The score is 105 for 2 at the end of 11 overs. And they need 75 more runs to win this game in 9 overs, which shouldn't be a problem because they have power hitters in their team. Because Arsh is walking in. He's a good power striker. He can hit the big maximums for his team. And then they have got a few batters to come in. And if they lose a couple of early wickets, they've got Kanwar Man who can come in to control the innings and play that role. So it's a balanced side. Although they did miss Abdul a little bit, but it's fine. Oh, big shot again. Is that a chance of a catch? Is anyone coming underneath? No. They'll come back for 2. It was around extra cover that he hit that. No timing on it. Robin is on 15 of 6. Arsh, he walks in 66 matches, 1300 runs, but mainly his power striking abilities. A quicker one. No, umpire denies it. Big appeal from Tanzil. It was a flatter one, quicker through the air. Robin missed it. .107 for 2 now. They need 73 of 52. Oh, that's in the air, but it'll be safe. They'll come back for 2. No, they'll only take single. Good ball from Tanzil. Now it'll be interesting to see when Zohaib will bring Mustafa and Abhishek back into the attack, because he took them off the bowling right after their first over, because Abhishek conceded 15 in his first and Mustafa gave 13. So he straight away took them off, introduced Tanzil from the other end, and came himself from the broadcast end. That was a quicker one. It's been a really good over from Tanzil. Just 4 runs off it. 3 dot balls in that. 109 for 2 after 12 overs. Kings need 71 of the 48. A good over from Tanzil, the previous one. Zohaib is back for his 3rd over. Back of length delivery that goes in the gap. Will just be a single. They need 70 from 47. The required run rate is around 9. They got 8 wickets in hand. Usually in this modern day cricket, you back the chasing team. Oh, powerful stroke. But he couldn't find the gap on that. It was a slower one. Gave a little bit of air on that. Just a single. Robin, he's on 17 from 9. Those will be wide delivery outside the off stump. Shuffles across, it's in the air, and Zohaib will take that himself. A big wicket for him. That's his second wicket that he has taken today. Arsh Taliwal, who could have been the destroyer in this chase for CCA, has gone back to the pavilion. Just scored 2 today, cotton bowl. Zohaib himself taking the second wicket for the day for himself. Scored 60 odd runs with the bat. He's such a good all-rounder. That is what he did against Calgary Stallions. In that game as well, I guess he made over 90 runs. Stallions were chasing over 200. They got to a good start. And then Zohaib came and took a couple of quick wickets, and then the game turned around. But this time, the situation is a little bit different. Yes, I know. But he is taking those important wickets to get his team back into this defend here. Because now they'll have another new batter on the crease. And it is not easy for the new batters to come right away and hit. Kanwar, he's in at number 5. Left hand bat, 141 matches, 3,364 runs. So he's got a lot of experience. We saw his strike rotation game the other day against Knight Riders, where the team lost early wickets and then he made a partnership with the captain. But now, today, the requirement is a little bit different. Goes on back foot. Oh, that was close. They're coming back for the second. No, they won't. It'll be just a single. So these have been good 10 deliveries for CCA. 4 came in the previous over by Tanzil, and then just 4 of these 4 deliveries by Zohaib. So just 8 runs and 1 wicket of Arsh in last 10 deliveries if I talk about. So now the required run rate is slowly going up. It was under 9 before the start of this over. Oh, that got the edge of the bat. That should go to the boundary, but not today. Not today. We'll come back for 2. This is the kind of length he likes to bowl. Back of length. A little short. He brings that mid-wicket fielder catching into the game. Robin, he'll get a single to get off strike on the last delivery. It's 116 for 3. CCA are pulling things back here in this middle phase of the chase after 13 overs. This is the batting card on your screens. This is a story of the chase. Harkirat and Sukhjeet, both the openers, got 40 plus scores. 42 for Harkirat of 26. Sukhjeet getting 47 of 35. And now Robin, he is on 20 of 11. Arsh just lost his wicket. Kanwar has just walked in. Look at the batters they have. Lovepreet, James, He's probably going to be the next one walking in. And let's see. It's going to be very interesting. If Robin stays till the end, then this game will go down to the wire. This is the bowling card. 3 overs for Saeed. He bowled that in power play. 21 runs, no wicket. 3 overs for Zahid. 26. Abhishek was expensive in his first one. Gave 15. 13 conceded by Mustafa. And then these two, Zoaib and Tanzil, they have pulled things back again. How many times have we seen them doing it for their team? Both of them have taken wickets. 2 for Zoaib and 1 for Tanzil. And Abhishek, he's now coming from the other end there. Big shot from Robin there. Chance of a catch. Oh, he drops it. Another drop. Who is that this time? Not pretty sure who is that, but whoever it is, I think it's Zahid who dropped it. Captain won't be very happy about that because this is 5th catch dropped by CCA, and this is a champion side. This is a defending champion, back-to-back title winners. From a team of that class, you expect them to see better fielding effort. This is the 5th catch. Three catches have been dropped by Tanzil, 1 by Abdullah, 1 by Zahid now. This could have been a match-turning wicket if he would have grabbed that, because it was Robin whose chance was created. But never mind, he'll take it. He'll take that chance. He'll say, I'm in it. I'm probably gonna win it for team. 63 required of 41. A little bit change in the field. Tanwarman on strike. Short pitch delivery pulled away. Abdullah is there, so he'll just get a single. This has not been a day to remember for CCA in terms of catching. They'll try to do better in their coming games and even in the overs that are left. Quicker one from Abhishek. That's in the air now. Will that be taken? That is taken. Now this is a big wicket. This can be the match. He was dropped on the first delivery of the over, and now he has been taken on the boundary markings. It's probably Saeed who took that catch. This is a big wicket, and the wickets, whenever a wicket falls, you see a chasing team falling for that. CCA are making a comeback here. Big wicket. Robin walks back. He scored 21 today of his 13 deliveries. 1 4 and 1 maximum. Things are getting difficult now for Kings because now 2 new batters on the crease. Kanwar, who has just played a couple of deliveries, and now he will see a new guy in front of him. Oh, the things have changed quite a bit. He was looking all set and ready for Kings 11 in this chase. Here we go, new man. Oh, beautiful bowling by Abhishek. Talvinder, he was amazing with the ball. 4 overs, 25, 3 wickets. But now team needs him with the bat as well. Can he get big sixes underway? This is a great pullback. Now the required run rate, it's gone back to 10 per over. 62 required of 37. What a comeback over from Abhishek. Just 2 runs off it. And a big wicket of Robin to send him to the pavilion. That is why every over and every wicket is so crucial in chase. That is why they say it is very hard to chase. Because not for many of the players out there, pressure is a privilege. They actually take that on their heads, and then you see them falling apart and the teams losing from there. We saw how well this game was placed, and suddenly CCA made the comeback because the new guys who walked in after losing the wickets were not able to handle that pressure. Whether it was Arsh, whether it was Robin, who was very experienced, a prominent player for the team, a very important guy. He lost his wicket. That is why you need to be on the top of your game whenever you're chasing. It doesn't matter any total. We have seen so many low scoring encounters as well, and they have gone down to the wire because the batters batted casually. And it's a similar kind of thing in the high scoring games. The one thing about high scoring games is you need to keep going with the consistency, with that strike rate. And it is very hard. So whenever you miss a couple of deliveries, you see that required run rate going up, and then that creates pressure. And then suddenly, look at this. If you turn on this stream right now, you might feel CCA well ahead, but they were not. Oh, that's another chance. That is drop. But that was a tough one. And Verman dropped there. Zoe bowling his last over. This was not the case. Probably 20-25 minutes ago, Kings 11, they were ahead in this game. And suddenly look at that required run rate that has gone up to 11 runs per over. Because they have lost all their main guys. Harkirat, Sukhjeet, Robin and Arsh. The big players of their team are back in the pavilion, and that's why you see them struggling right now, Kings 11. But it's been a great pullback from Zohaib, especially after Mustafa and Abhishek getting expensive in the first over. He came himself with that ball from the broadcast end, and ever since then he has changed the whole story of the game. 28 runs in his 3.5 overs he has conceded with the 2 wickets. Oh, that was chance of a catch. I think he has hit at his non-striker. He'll just get a single, and what a good over to end his spell for the day. He was brilliant with the bat. He was treat to watch with the ball. That is Zohaib Ahmed for you. Every time that you see him on the field, that is what he delivers. 4 overs, 29 runs and 2 wickets for him, with the economy of 7.25. 15 overs, 120 for 4 now. They need 60 runs in the last 5 overs to win this contest with the run rate of 12. This is how quickly this required run rate goes up. It was just hovering around 8.5, 9 20 minutes ago, and now suddenly it's up to 12. Oh, quicker delivery from Abhishek. I think CCA are gonna get this game now. They won't allow these batters to score more runs from here. $125 for 4. They need 54 and 26. Required run rate going up and up. It's gonna be hard for Kings 11 to catch up from here, I guess, because these bowlers are not gonna let this slip away from their hands now. Again, a quicker one. He bowled slower in his first over, where he got a little bit expensive there, where Harkira targeted him and Sukhjit played that switch hit against him. He was a little bit slower, and now after that, in his next 2 overs, he's bowled a lot more quicker. That's why the batsmen, they haven't got any timing against him. After that, it's no boundary in that over. It's 127 for 4 after 16. Start of the 17th over, Tanzil. Gunver plays a cut. We'll just get a single. CCA won't mind singles and doubles at all at this moment, because Kings 11 Calgary, they need big sixes to get close to this chase, because right now they're way far behind. .128, 4 wickets. Big shot. And that is very big. Oh, beautiful shot by Talvinder. And they need many more of these. .134 for 4. Big shot again, but this will be... Oh, he has taken it finally on his own bowling. He drops all the catches on everybody else's bowling, but he has taken one on his own bowling. Second wicket for him for the day. And I think, that is pretty much it for this chase for Kings 11, because they're not looking very motivated to chase this down. Their shoulders are pointing downwards from the attitude that they're showing in their batting. So CCA, what a pullback. What a pullback. Great first 4 overs of power play for CCA. Then things just started to turn around for another 5 or 6 overs. Kings 11 Calgary, they made a great comeback. That's where this contest got interesting. And then after that, wickets starting to fall. And this is where we are at right now. 134 for 5 at 16.3. Big shot again, and Tanzil is underneath again. He drops. Oh, he drops again. So now he has dropped on his own bowling too. Now everyone will be a little bit happy, because earlier everybody was thinking that he drops on other bowlers bowling and then takes on his own, but now he has dropped one on his own bowling. So this is the 5th drop, or in fact 4th drop catch for him. Simran Virk. He's 162 matches for him. Well, they're coming back for 2. It's going to be hard. And that's gone. Kanwar is gone. Second wicket in this over. There'll be 136 for 6. There was no need of that extra run. Start of the 18th over. James walks in at number 8. I'm wondering why he's batting so down the order this year. .143 for 6. They need 37 of 17. Abhishek bowling his last over on last 5 deliveries now. Big shot. And they've got him. Catch taken on the square leg boundary. Kanwar has to go back now. Appeal there. Oh, that was very close for Karanpreet getting run out. 143 for 7, 17.2. They need 37 of 16. James on strike. Big shot. It's in the gap. But good fielding by side there. That'll be just a single. 35 of 14. Can they do a miracle here? Back foot shot there, a lofted back foot drive. They'll come back for 2. This is why CCA is ranked so high in this tournament. That's again in the air, and that'll be an easy catch. That'll be an easy catch for the fielder there. CCA doing it again. They do this over and over again. They've done this so many times. This was going to be a very interesting contest. It was until 11th or 12th over. But after that, again, when you start losing wickets in a chase, this is what you end up facing. Saeed comes and side strikes, and this time it's James who's gonna go back. 9th wicket. 9th wicket falls for Kings 11 Calgary. This is a poor batting performance after that great first half of the innings. They've given this game easily in the hands of CCA to win this. Full toss. He guided that towards the short third, another drop catch. Even after dropping so many catches today, CCA, they managed to come at this stage where they have almost won this game. 1 wicket remaining, 9 balls to go in this innings. Oh, that's again a play and miss. That's a big shot. Went towards Tanzil again. And now they need 30 of 7. Big shot again. This time again Tanzil drops it. This is his 6th catch. Oh, run out chance. But he won't even get that. What has he done all day? Yes, he batted well with the bat. Yes, he has taken a couple of wickets, but he has dropped 6 catches. Can you believe it? Same fielder, almost same fielding positions. What is happening? Maybe the umpires is telling him some tricks that, you know what, this is how you grab the ball. But today, nothing is working out for this poor guy, man. I feel bad for him. He is not a bad fielder. It's just a bad day in catching for him. 6th drop catch. He would love to leave the field and not drop another catch. Mustafa bowling last over of the innings, and that's in the air. Josefa, he takes a catch now. 151 all out. That's it. That is it. Kings 11 Calgary. They have been bundled out for 151 in the chase of 180. They started off slowly. They caught up a little bit towards the 10 over mark. They needed 89 in 60 deliveries, which is easily achievable with 9 wickets in hand. But then they lost too many wickets to end up being on the losing side today. This is the match summary on your screen. CCA won the toss, elected to bat first. With some good runs on the board. I told you they have scored over par score. Par score here at this ground, it's around 165, 170. And they scored 179. Zohaib scoring 65 of 39. Tanzil Altaf, even after he dropped 6 catches. Well, look at his batting and bowling performance. He's there in both of them. 2 wickets with the ball with the 28 runs and 40 runs with the bat. And Abdullah scoring 33. Sukhjeet and Harkirat being the highest scorers for Kings 1. but they have lost this game by 28 runs. This was a good game of cricket. 42 by Harkirat, 47 by Sukhjeet, Robin scoring 21, and nobody else helped the team with the runs there. Look at the last four in fact. 3 balls, 2 runs, 3 balls, 2 runs, 3 balls, 2 runs, and 3 balls, 2 runs. I guess they talked about it in the dugout that we're going to face the same number of deliveries, make the same runs. This is a bowling card. 4 overs 25, 1 wicket for Saeed, 3 overs 26 for Zayed, Abhishek 4 overs 28, 3 wickets after being expensive in that first over. Zoaib and Tanzil, 2 wickets for them. At the end, this is win for Calgary Cricket Academy against Kings 1, one of the biggest contests in this league. They have won it. So now they have 2 wins in the 3 games, and Kings 1. The result is yet to display. For CCA it'll be 3rd win in their 4 games, and then for Kings it'll be 2 wins in their 3 games and 1 loss. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching this broadcast. The player of the match, we haven't got it yet because for some reason Cricket Clubs is not uploading. This is 22 years broadcast. This is Vibhor Bajaj signing off live from the Elite T20 game. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.